Is Novak Djokovic the greatest of all time? That is certainly debatable, but is he a legend to the game? Absolutely. In today's review, we're going to be looking at the Head Speed Pro Legend 2025. This stunning blacked out racket is hitting the courts and making a stance. We're going to tell you all about it in this video. For this playtest, we used Head Hawk at 53 pounds. This crisp polyester will add to the control-oriented frame and make it play with an overall flat-hitting, responsive, dominating machine.
The Head Speed Pro Legend 2025 is the latest in Novak Djokovic's equipment release, but is it his last? This racket comes with a head size of 100 square inches, an unstrung weight of 310 grams equaling 10.9 ounces. The swing weight is 328, putting the balance point at the 12.6 inch mark, making it 7 points head light. The RA is soft as a 61 with a dense string pattern of 18 by 20 on this constant 23 millimeter beam on a standard length 27 inch racket. The full grip sizes are available from 1/8 through 5/8, and Head Hydrozor Pro is the stock grip. The colorway is a beautiful glossy black cosmetic with gold details and Novak Djokovic's logo by the throat.
This really is a classy cosmetic that Head has gone with. As you know, they've blacked it out like they've done in previous Legend models. They've gone with a glossy finish. They have some beautiful accents where you can see kind of the natural fibers, that naked, unpainted fiber of the graphite in the sides, in the head lettering, and then accents of gold. It's very similar to that new Wilson Laver Cup black and gold kind of cosmetic, but I think it comes out real crisp and clean in this head racket. From the baseline, this racket has exceptional control, it has great feel and flex, and it has little spin, more of a penetrating driven shot that you can feel from that thinner beam. So if you're looking to add control and reduce errors, play with not too much power and not too much spin, and you want to have a bit of comfort in this heftier racket, then this is your choice from the baseline. Normally when you have a limited edition, it is simply a cosmetic change, but what Head did with this new Legend 2025 is a bit of a tech upgrade as well as a cosmetic upgrade. And the big takeaway is a material called high bore. Now, high bore is a bit of a boron material, which you might know from rackets previously used, and the typical carbon that you find in rackets today. And this kind of mesh of both materials allows you to get the best of both worlds, where this boron material performs best under compression. So when you are hitting your toughest shots, you're gonna notice a better response and ultimately a cleaner sound off of this racket. So not just your everyday collector limited edition, but also a performance upgrade and possibly a new model in these Legend releases. Something that you're not going to see so much in the specs or in the video is how this racket really excels the more you push it. So if you're hitting just those routine shots, you're not going to be surprised by this racket. But when you swing big, when you're stretched out wide and you need the racket to shine, it's going to be there for you. So I felt like the harder I swung, if I hit clean, which is tougher on this racket, I was absolutely rewarded. When I was stretched out wide and the shot was tough to make, this racket was shining at its best. So it's not a coincidence that somebody like Novak, who pushes it to the limit, plays the best with this racket setup. As you can see in this video, a lot of the story and a lot of my shots are landing short. It's probably because this is too tough of a racket for me, but I also think with the thinner beam, the smaller sweet spot, the dense pattern, it's gonna be a tougher racket for a lot of players. So that's the same case with the slice, the ground strokes, the off-center hits, the on the rise, and definitely at net. Although it is a crisp volley, a lot of them are landing inside the service box, not getting that clean push through, that stick that I really like. Maybe it's because I'm a bit stagnant in my volleys versus kind of transitioning in to finish that point like match play, but disappointed a bit at net. It is an excellent racket, probably meant for a higher level player that's going to give this the justice that it needs on all parts of the court.
Combining elegance and tradition, Head returns with another evolution of the Speed Pro Legend in the Solow Sports graded review. The ideal player for this racket is someone with strong physical build, solid stroke mechanics, and a desire for this limited colorway. Two-handed backhands are preferred, but a multitude of grip styles from classic to modern will work as long as you're rated 4.0 or higher for this very demanding racket. It is suited for all court play, but high-end tennis from the baseline is where it truly shines the most. One of the only downsides is the lack of spin generation help from this racket. Similar rackets are the Babolat Pure Strike 100 16x20, Head Gravity Pro, or Yonex Percept 97D. But truly, no other racket has this unique combination of a rounded 100 square inch head, heavy weight class, and dense string pattern. This is probably why this racket has been such a popular choice, as well as having the long-standing GOAT endorsement. Who would have thought that when Novak left Wilson and his Blade Tour for Head and his own signature racket, that it would be leading the industry in sales? As the greatest players of all time hang up their careers, it's likely their equipment will be a thing of the past as well. If you like heavy weights, dense string patterns, and classic performance, be sure to give this racket a try before it too is extinct.
This weather doesn't get any better. This racket doesn't get any better. We're going back on courts to play it some more, but we're going to suggest some videos for you right now of some other reviews.